so nice here. Let's see. Savo and Ruby's over there. But I just want to show you this. This is what started my love of Cane Corso, the breed. This is Man's print. He obviously is no longer with us because we have this. We keep it out back on our, I don't know, sitting area. He's like, you know, still part of our family. This was an amazing, awesome dog. Okay, so I just want to really quick share why I'm even showing you this. All right, in 2016, yeah, 2016, I think, my husband's coworker, look, it's so nice. They gotta run. I need to keep them running today, playing. Okay, so my husband's coworker needed to rehome a dog. They were moving and they couldn't take the dog with them, and they said they didn't want to take him to a shelter, and they needed to be gone by the end of the month, which was October. So he mentioned it, you know, for a few days, and then there were no, you know, I guess no interest or whatever. So we've been talking about getting a larger breed dog, and I'm like, what type of dog is this? I don't know. I know it's a bigger dog. I hope these things come back. I hope they. And so I'm like, well, yeah, let's go. You know, let's go see the vibe. Let's go take a look at him. We knew nothing about the dog. We didn't know the breed. Nothing. We knew nothing of this dog. So we go pull up, and he's running around in the yard, and we're like, oh, okay, this dog is not as small as we thought. And long story short, obviously we bring him home. The lady had papers on him from the vet and stuff, and it had his breed, and it said Boxer Cane Corso. And then I was obsessed with this dog. He was amazing. He was like a human. He was so smart, really easy to train. He was just an awesome dog. He was like a human. And so for 2 years, I would make my husband watch YouTube videos and Pinterest. I made a Pinterest board. Anyway, long story short, I'm like, I have to have, like, I want a full Cane Corso. So we got him. I named him Man, actually. There's this little thing. They named him Hooch. I changed it. So we got Man in 2016. He was 10 months old. He was turning 1 that December. And then in 2019, we got Ruby, which is her. That's Ruby. So we got Ruby and got her Labor Day weekend. And then like 6 weeks later, like that middle part of October, our daughter was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes. So I felt like we kind of got gypped, you know, Ruby got gypped, our time with Ruby, because then all of our focus went to, you know, keeping our daughter alive. Anyway, so now we have Ruby Girl, who's, sorry, I'm not trying to show you her butthole, but they're both born in July. She's 6 and he's 7 months. And Man started it all. This was the reason that I even discovered this breed. Never even heard of them. I was like, what is that? I probably pronounced it wrong at first. Sometimes, most of the time, I'll just call them Corsos. People will ask what that is. I'll either say Italian Mastiff or whatever. But, yeah, I'm obsessed. I literally am obsessed. And the Boxer Cane Corso mix, which would have been Man, started it all. This dog, I'm telling you, let me just tell you, I have 11 people here. Let me just keep talking until everybody's tired of listening to me. Okay, that's the puppy in him. Good, good, good. So my husband would do this thing where he totally messed with Man, but he understood. He like understood what you were saying. Well, the intent, I guess it's energy. So my husband would, pretend like he was blowing like his mouth. Like he'd put his thumb in his mouth and blow. And then when he blew, my husband would make his middle finger go up. So he would go like, and then he would do that, and Man would bark at him. So it was just awesome. Sometimes he'd be laying in the bathroom, just laying in the floor, especially when it was hot just on the cold floor, and the girls would come in to go to the bathroom, and he wouldn't get up, but they would tell me, he would turn his head, like while they were going to the bathroom. I mean, he was jumping when we brought him home the first time we, ever brought him home into our family. They were like, yeah, he jumps. I stopped that in like 2 days. He quit, never did it. He respected us. I mean, he was just so awesome. He would lay in the front yard, and we don't have a fenced in front yard, and we're in a neighborhood in a cul-de-sac, and everybody thought we had one of those invisible fences, where that zaps them if they leave your yard. No, he won't go in nowhere. He's like, nope. I love it here. I'm not leaving. And he would just lay in the front yard. He looked like one of them like lion statues, and he would just lay there. And so now we have Ruby Girl and Sabo. And you forget the puppy phase, well, I have anyways, how much work it is. Like, there. You forget what that's like. I'm going to be honest with you, that's a young person's game. Yes. It takes a lot of energy and following him around and making sure that he swallowed the stick. And he actually swallowed and passed a zipper on his bed. I mean, a little tiny zipper. My husband, seriously, this is going to sound ridiculous, but we want to know that he was passing it because we're pretty sure he ate it. And he did. My husband was following him around out in the backyard. Oh, yeah, here at night, following him around with a metal detector. Make sure that he passed it. And yeah, he did. He got one time, and he told me, Tara, I found it, he passed it, and now we can stop worrying. So anyways, that's all for now. And yeah, he's destroying our plants. Dude, you have toys. He's like a goat. And actually, it's so funny, when he was a puppy, the breeder said that he gave him goat's milk. And I'm telling you, he's got goat tendencies. The way he jumps and hops and forages, like he likes to pull and look for I mean, that's the puppy in him. But anyways, everybody have a good day.